December 30, 2021, session 1103 of the Inner Journeys through the Omega Communications Portal. Lani speaking to you again, bringing you into our circle of friends, our group of beings already well upon the journey of creating and establishing a more real civilization. Real in the sense that you would resonate with it in the core energy essence of your being. Perhaps we'll hear more of this in today's session. Begin as always, as you listen to this, allowing your eyes to close and taking a conscious breath of vital essence. Remembering the vital essence comes to you from your point of light of creation. And you'll feel this relaxing your body and your mind. And this is a preparation to allow you to shift your focus into the gathering within the receiving area, within the station of light. And here you are. Welcome to you, Ulea addressing you here, dear ones, and I'm helping you to stabilize yourself as you enter into this space and you integrate what is already available here for you. It is a complete energy field for you. It always is. But in the individual entries, as you participate in the energies, you receive small segments. It is pictured perhaps to you as an illustration that there are specific areas within the station, there are specific beams of light that you are drawn to, and so you receive what is encompassed in that particular energy frequency pattern. Therefore, many of the sessions will have overlapping information to you, and there may be particular aspects that are renewed and may seem different to you. The overall intention and the overall energy pattern here that you enter within to is complete. When you step into this and you are totally receiving with the fullness of your consciousness field, you receive it all. In this sense, words are not necessary. We could assist you to be in one particular space where you receive the pattern of frequency that will be perhaps repairing, perhaps continuing the initiation and activation of the sequences for you. And in another sense, you might be receiving a broad overview of happenings, of changes, of coordinated efforts around the planet and for the people, because the people are the most important ingredient of the expansion of consciousness on Earth. And there is the overall observation and assistance given to all of the inhabitants on the planet. You understand, of course, there are segments of the population who choose to willfully ignore the higher intention. and they choose to create and manifest in accordance with a different program, a different subset. And there are particular humanoid beings who relate to a composition of the natural humanoid energy pattern mixed with a different sequence for a body form pattern from a different aspect of creation, or as you would say, a different galactic frequency and presence. So when you commit yourself to linking wholly to your pure point of creation, you are not available for any other changes to occur in you. You are aware that there are changes often imposed upon you through different apparent governing sectors of the population. But when you do intentionally reconnect with your pure point of light, there is the significant separation from your energy field of interfering patterns. So as you begin this journey of experience into the fullness of the presentation here in the energy field, initially you will be feeling again some clearance from your energy pattern. And this can relate to objects you have come in contact with in your life pattern. It can also relate to experiences that you have reacted to emotionally or mentally in your life pattern, and these do not work in harmony in the concurrent frequency pattern that comes to you directly from your point of creation. And in this way, again, you are, in a sense, deselecting possibilities and potentials that may have been incorporated in your energy field, waiting to be activated. So your presence here is deactivating those inappropriate patterns for you. They may have offered you opportunities in your lifetime. You are offered and presented into the greatest opportunity connected from your original point of creation and existence. This true patterning is always available to you. Many of you work with symbols or words or other patterns appropriate for you. All of those must be directed at the highest point, the single point of connection to your light frequency pattern. This reinforces the activated sequences within you. Transformative they are, indicative they are of the civilization again manifesting through you and around you. And as you resonate with what you emit, it resonates with companion beings, also with the intention of presenting again the creation suitable for your frequency pattern. Already and initially, that which you originated from, your point of light existence, as you allow that to activate all of the sequences within you, this is how it manifests through the expanded consciousness field of the earth being. It is a cycle that is being returned, but of course consciousness has expanded beyond the original point of creation. Therefore, it is not the exact re-emergence of a previous pattern. Everything evolves. And it evolves from the original point of creation. This is the seed from which creation manifests into a level of form. Formation has many different dimensions, and you are being informed of many of those dimensions because they are part of your original formation. This is part of the complexity of the fullness of the energy field you have stepped into to experience and understand and embrace more of it in this time. Being present here, you are experiencing more information for you, much of which is beyond words and perhaps visionary patterns, because it is not familiar to your actual mental perception that you have been working with in your evolvement in this current life pattern to now. In many ways then, your current thoughts and imagery are learning to adapt to the sequences that are activated, which originate from that point of creation. You simply need to allow the patterns to be formulated in you, and every time you consciously make that connection to receive from your point of origination, you are receiving and you are transmuting much of the energy pattern into processes that you will identify. There are all of the dimensional presences and configurations necessary for the manifestation of the evolved civilization. As this becomes more apparent, there will also be the appearance to be identified in a physical sense of other planetoids around planet Earth, and the presence of other bodies that come into visualization, they come into materialization as the dimensional field expands, to incorporate them into the configuration of the manifestation of the civilization, the patterns. In another way of describing it to you, if you walked out into the center of one of your oceans, you would be aware of a civilization that beings exist in currently. Likewise, if you placed yourself in the middle of desert land, again, what would appear around you is the existence, what you call cities, already existing there and populated. So you would be experiencing this, and what is appropriate for you will stay with you in your pattern, and you are naturally drawn to particular areas. It may be different to these two presented to you as examples of what exists around you already. Around where you are located in your physicality are also the higher existence of these civilizations in the expanded consciousness dimensions. Just waiting for you to keep your energy field vibrating at a frequency that resonates with those establishments. This pattern of resonating with the appearance of manifested materials or locations is part of your natural process. It is a matching of frequency patterns. And you naturally then, as you are aware of that, you resonate with the particular placement or object or person. In a similar fashion, you have resonated into this station of light that has existed there always for you as part of your expansion of consciousness. We appreciate being able to present this to you and the opportunity that was presented to me to assist you and to put it into a framework that you can easily identify with. Now I bring your attention back to being in the initial gathering place within the station of light. And for a moment you will be observing the different factions and factors and areas that are visible to you in your spectrum of awareness of what you resonate with in this energy space. It is all available for you. So this presentation is complete, and I withdraw now. Ulea out. Lani again speaking to you. Thank you, Ulea. that was an amazing experience. And already we are integrating it in a conscious way now. Are you aware of that? So it's appropriate now to bring your attention and your focus back to your physicality. Therefore, take in a conscious breath of the vital essence that is light from your point of existence, and bring that fully back into your body and be fully aware of where you are receiving this and the current earth time as we measure it. So this ends this session through the Omega Communications portal. Thank you for being present with me and for bringing into manifestation the areas that we resonate with in the expanded consciousness dimensional field of existence. It's all here. Thank you.